watching and following along with this video should reduce your back pain by 50%. That is our goal. If we do not achieve it, you probably need an assessment because I have not seen you move. That's what we do at ResetU. We look at an assessment, see what muscular imbalances, what mechanical issues you have, and then we fix it. I'm Glenn Dawson from ResetU Fitness, and this is my best solution for most lower back pain. All right, let's get down to business. What will you need? You will need a foam roller or a tightly rolled up towel that you can use in place of the foam roller. You're gonna need a mat and a pillow, a decorative pillow. You have those things, we can get started. We're gonna do the exact same process that we do at ResetU Fitness. First, we're gonna mobilize the tight areas, get rid of the friction, and release the tissue. Next, we're going to activate the weaker muscles that are not firing to take pressure off the lower back. Then we're gonna relearn how to move without pain. By the end of this, if you were to test and do a squat test right now, like this, we should reduce your pain by 50%. Let's do it. So first things first, depending on lower back pain, we have to work around what's called muscular guarding. If you have pain in your body, like this, that slap on my face made my whole face tense up. That is because there's pain and my body's nervous system grabs hold and guards. We're going to release that with the foam roller. So the first thing you want to do is actually find a nice couch next to you somewhere. You're going to prop up your legs on the couch, and we're going to show you how to slide the foam roller underneath to release the tissue in your lower back. You want to make 90-degree angles, just like so. Now, if your back pain is like an 8 out of 10 and 10 is the worst, I want you to skip this part with the roller and just put your feet up. This next part, the breath work, is where you would just follow along. Now I'm gonna bridge, lift up my hips, slide the roller underneath. Do not just jump on the roller willy-nilly. Do exactly what I said. Start from the base, bridge, slide the roller underneath. This will protect your back from being in a weird position and hurting. Now I have the roller positioned on my lower back muscles. So it's right above my hips and the little SI joints, the little lower back dimples on the actual muscles of the lower back. It should feel comfortable, like a nice light massage. I'm gonna put my hands to my sides. I'm going to inhale into my diaphragm, into my belly for 3 seconds. Hold for 3 seconds, and then exhale slowly through a straw, like if I had a straw in my mouth, for 8. We're gonna follow this for 2 minutes. So pause the video and go for 2 minutes. You're just gonna inhale, hold, exhale for 8. And then keep going for 2 full minutes. Welcome back. Now that we've done that breath work, you can move your knees to the side for another 30 seconds of breath work if you would like, whichever side feels like it's the one that's painful. So if it's on your left side, you can slightly move your knees to the left and break up the tissue there. If you feel content, we're going to bridge and pull the roller out just like that. Now that we've got the lower back to calm down a little bit, what we're gonna do next is mobilize. We're going to mobilize your hips in 3 different ways to open up the lower back. The hips are like the base, the foundation for your spine. If your spine is in pain, it's usually the hips that are the issue. The first thing we're gonna do is a hip flexor lunge. So what you can do is get next to a couch and use that for balance, or even just use the foam roller that we just used. And we're gonna do this on each side. You wanna create 90-degree angles. So here with a 90-degree angle, here with a 90-degree angle. You're going to squeeze this back glute, squeeze your abs and your core, and then lean forward. Feel a stretch in your hip flexor. It's this band that comes from the front of your pelvis and down, and then come back. I want you to do this 5 times each side, staying within your happy range of motion, meaning you're not causing pain to your lower back. If this feels, anything we do feels painful, stop. There's no reason to push through pain. The whole point of this is to release pain, release muscular guarding. So again, we're gonna do both sides 5 times. We're gonna move on to our next stretch. So once we've done that 5 times each side, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna move on to a 90-90 stretch. And some people can't do this stretch correctly. That's okay. You wanna make 2 90-degree angles. So the ideal is right here, 90-90. You've got two 90-degree angles from here. What we're gonna do is a push the knees into the ground, relax, push down the hip, little mobility exercise. So I'm pushing my knees, both of them into the ground, sliding my hand on my hip and pushing down. If this is too much for you, it's okay. Just move down to your elbow, push down with the knees and push down here. Either way, I want you to do that exercise where you're pushing with the knees, push down the hip 5 times each side. Once you've done one side, switch to the opposite side. Again, if this is too painful, it's okay. Skip it. Move on to something else. We're just mobilizing tissue. Push down with the knees, push down with the hand, push down with the knees, and down with the hand. Now lastly, we need to stretch out the hip capsule, the glute. So to do that, you're going to lay down and then cross one leg over the other, like so. If your leg is up here, that's okay. Next, we're gonna slide this knee up and hold here. This may be a stretch for you. If it is, sit here for 90 seconds and do that same breath work. Inhale for 3, hold for 3, exhale for 8. After 30 to 60 seconds, you can start to move this knee and work that hip capsule. If this is not a stretch for you, go ahead and reach through inside your leg and hold by bringing it in. Now you're gonna wanna do both sides for a total of 90 seconds. I'll show you how the other side looks. Go ahead and pause the video at a good stretch for you. And remember, inhale for 3, hold for 3, exhale through a straw for 8, and each time you're filling up your belly with air like it's a balloon. Now, lastly, we have to do activation. So we want to get your glutes to fire, take pressure off of your spine, off of your lower back. And then we want to mobilize the joint, activate your core so that you don't feel the pressure there. The first thing we're going to do is you're going to lay down and bring your feet close to your butt, as close as you can get. Open your hips, so you're opening your hips away from center, and you're going to push through your heels and squeeze your glutes. I want you to do 3 long holds. It could be 30 seconds, it could be 10 seconds, and focus on using your glutes. If you feel this exercise in your quads, it means your feet aren't close enough to you, or your glutes just aren't programmed to activate yet. It means we have to do other tissue mobility exercises to get them to release. You can also lift up your toes and push even more through your heels to try to activate. Do that 3 times. Once you've done it 3 times, then we're going to move on to a child's pose breath exercise for your core. So go ahead and grab your decorative pillow. We're gonna use it one more time. We're gonna stuff this in between our belly and our legs. Now from here, I want you to breathe in. So breathe into your belly again. Inhale through the nose, expand your belly, and you're going to drop down and stretch your lower spine. Keep your air in your belly, press against the pillow, and then exhale for 8. We're going to do this for 2 minutes. Inhale into the pillow, expand your belly, use the pillow as a guide, hold, exhale for 8. Now, once you've done that for 2 minutes, your body's going to be a little bit disoriented. It's going to be a little bit off. I want you to come to all fours, grab a hold of something like the couch, come up to that tripod position, and then stand. Then retest. We always want to retest. Now, if you did get a 50% reduction in pain and you feel way better, all I ask in return, so that we can have money to pay our photographers and we can help more people, is share the video. If you feel better, please share it with your friends. Show them ResetU Fitness. Help them get help too. I want to reset a lot of people. Thank you. I appreciate you.